Yo, what is going on, guys? Epileptic Dude here, and today it's going to be a little short video. I did want to address a comment from the video yesterday. Nothing bad, but I actually spent some time, did a little bit of reflecting, and it turns out I was wrong for the stance that I had on bricking and frying hardware. Now, that being said, I want to start a discussion. I want to start a discussion about cheating. Cheating is, while I'm new to the little commentary fucking videos with me putting these out there, this is going to be a discussion video. I want to have a discussion, you know. I realized I had a little bit of misplaced anger that I flung toward them, but when you just get into match after match after match after match of people who are just fucking, you can literally tell they're cheating. You start to get a little angry. I'm sure we've all been there. But this video is going to be a discussion video. I want to start a discussion on how you guys think we should handle cheating. How do you think we should do it? A few things that come to mind for me: doing a little bit of shadow banning. I think there's a few games that do that, where they throw cheaters in lobbies with other cheaters. Maybe do that. Start with that. I know Battlefield Studios is doing the fucking secure boot that has us kind of divided as a community right now. And they're doing that, but at least they're trying something. You know, at least they're trying something. And then maybe reward people who you know aren't playing. And then shame the goddamn people, like in Game of Thrones, who are fucking cheating. Shame the shit out of them. Do like little weekly videos of people you've caught cheating. Do a weekly video. Shame the shit out of them. Reward people for good gameplay who you know aren't cheating, who you've ran the everything. Reward them. Incentivize people who fair play, and shame the shit out of people who don't. And then while you're at it, when they give them a few bans here and there, but then start banning them on a hardware level. You know? Alright, yeah, you got a console, but this console can't fucking really play anything anymore because you're banned on a fucking hardware level. That means you can't join any servers. You can't do any of this. And then even before it gets there, you should just start banning them in the lobbies. Banning them and shit like that from playing publicly. Like I said, shadow banning. Doing a lot of shit. And I know the guy from Battlefield said it's always going to be a cat and mouse game. And he's exactly right. It is. You're not 100% going to stop people from cheating. And I know some of you might look at it as it's really not that big of a deal. But at the end of the day, at least to me, it is sort of a big deal. When you put money into a game you just want to play, but you can't because people are starting to suck all that fucking joy out, it does kind of become a big deal. Like, it makes you not even want to buy the fucking game anymore. It's like, damn, they don't care. So maybe that's another thing to do. Like I said, weekly videos of, hey, caught this week on fucking Battle Cam Cheaters Edition or some shit. You know, shame the shit out of them. Once you start doing that, maybe people will get the hint. Go after the companies who sell these cheats. You know, get the lawsuits flowing. Get the fines going. Get everything going. I mean, there's so many things they could be doing that might sound a little harsh. But after looking at it, I think bricking their consoles and shit and frying everything that might have been one of those things that was harsh. So let's talk about it. You know, I want to have a discussion. Let's talk about it. There's a lot of bright minds out there. I know a lot of you guys who watch this video are just as smart, if not fucking smarter than me. So let's talk about it. How would you handle it if you were a game company and you had a game and you had cheating? Just your game was so popular, or you know, it's a popular game, people are going to cheat. How would you handle it? I want to hear your thoughts and your comments. Drop them there. How would you handle it? Because what I just said were a few ways I would fucking handle it. And I don't think they're bad ways. After reflecting and going, alright, it's not breaking the console, but we're going to ban your fucking we'll just hardware ban you. We'll do that. We'll fucking do that. Now you can't even enjoy the game you love to cheat so much on. Like, do that. Or shadow ban them while investigating them to make sure this is who they are, this is what they're doing. We can tell. We've analyzed it enough. We've done enough. We've looked at the data enough to go, you know what? This person is, in fact, cheating. Like, it never used to really be that big of a deal for me. I used to be like, you know what? A lot of cheating going on in this lobby. I'm just going to leave it and go find another one. But then it started to become too much in a lot of games. So I'm like, you know what? That's where my stance switched. And then my mind went to, why even buy the game anymore? Why even buy the game? I thought about it last night too, during my reflection period. Why even buy the fucking game? Like, let's fucking shame them. Let's get it out there. Let's do that. If we're not going to brick their consoles, because that did sound a little medievally, okay? They stole some bread. Let's cut their fucking hands off. You know, we're not a society like that no more. Fucking fine them. Kick them out the gaming community. Make them not a part of it. Reward people who actually do play the game, play it well, and play it fair. You know, those are just a few things I could think of. Let me know in the comments a few things you could think of. That's it. I'm going to keep this video short and sweet. No 20, 30, 40-minute shit. Just some short and sweet. Hey, I saw it. They were right. I was wrong. I'm just going to let my viewers and everyone know I was wrong. And we're just going to move forward from there. That's it. That's it. I got a few things I do want to talk about. I am making another video about a few things moving forward with Battlefield 6, where do we go from 2042, all that shit. That's going to be coming next. I might drop that later today, or I might just go ahead and drop that tomorrow. Who knows? Because I've been having a lot of fun making videos and just feeling like I'm talking to you guys. With my epilepsy getting a little worse than like it is, I don't really leave the house that much, because I'm just going to go ahead and tell you, I'm really humiliated if I have a seizure in public with everything going on. I don't want some weird shit to happen or end up being a meme. I don't know if I can fucking handle that. I really don't know if I can handle that shit. So it feels good to just talk about it. So anyway, well, I love you guys, and I do appreciate your time watching this video and clicking on it. Like, you guys don't know how much that means to me. I know a lot of people don't say it. I'm gonna let you know in every video if I can fucking remember, because of seizure brain. So smack the like button if you enjoyed it, and drop a comment. Let me know what you think. Let me know how you would handle cheating. I want to hear the minds that are on YouTube, how you would handle it. What's made you stop a game, and how you would do things differently if you owned your own gaming company. What would you do? How would you handle it? So anyway, well, I love you guys. I'm going to catch you guys in the next one. Like I said, I got a new one coming possibly later on today, maybe tomorrow. Who knows? Might do it both. Might do today and tomorrow. Who knows? Anyway, I love you guys. Thanks for listening, and we'll catch you in the next one. Take it easy.